Well, well, well. What a week that was. It only takes one defeat to a shit side like Newcastle and the whole world falls apart. Yeah. I was upset, disappointed, and I had my little rant. But as I said in that last video, that was more about the manner of the defeat than the defeat itself. So since that defeat, we've got to have had one of the worst weeks for a long time. The doom and gloom merchants have been everywhere. Pochettino is leaving. The players are fighting each other. Breakdown in communication. Levy and Pochettino having make or break meals in some fancy restaurant somewhere. It was awful. The world was falling apart. So of course, really mate? So of course, what you need in those circumstances is the biggest game of the season to be right around the corner. Absolutely, that's definitely what we need. This early in the season, we really need a North London derby. Ooh. So, what are we thinking, guys? Are we thinking that this could be good for us? Could be. We go in as the underdogs. We like being the underdogs, don't we? We don't like being talked about as a great team with aspirations of winning the Champions League and the Premier League. We're better off being the underdogs going into this game, because if we're in this as the underdogs, the players have got something to prove. Well, they've certainly got something to prove from last week, and this game arguably means more to Tottenham and Arsenal fans than any other game, than winning a trophy even. Coming out of this game with a victory at the empty crates would be fantastic. It would cheer us up no end and spur us on to forgive and forget any bad doings that has happened over the last week. Definitely. Really? Well, it would for me anyway. So, North London derby. North London derby, for me, has got to be one of the biggest derbies in European football. Yep. You could call out Man City, Man United. It's manufactured. They don't really hate each other. Man United, Liverpool, because of their rivalry, yeah, I kind of get that, but they are two separate cities, so not really a derby. Liverpool, Everton, come off it. They all sit in the stands together, singing Kumbaya and cuddling. That's not a derby. They don't really hate each other, do they? Now, I live on the south coast, and I can tell you that Southampton, Portsmouth is a proper derby. They really do hate each other. Birmingham and Aston Villa, that's a derby. They really hate each other. So, for me, the North London derby is right up there amongst those. So, with Pochettino coming out and saying, "What are you talking about? I'm committed to the club. I'm 6 years in. I've done 5 years. Why would I want to walk away? I've had plenty of offers." Does that steady the boat? Does that calm you down a little bit? Or is that, "Oh, I don't really want Pochettino at the club anymore. I want Mourinho in." Mourinho, really? You really that desperate that you want to watch that turgid crap that he plays? Nah, not for me. Yeah, the guy's a winner. Yeah, he's a character. It's all about him. I'm not interested in him. I'm interested in Tottenham. I'm interested in my team. Win, lose or draw. Tottenham till I die. I'm not interested. So Pochettino comes out, makes a great statement about wanting to come back to football so as he can kick Paul Merson. What we all. And for me, that's great. That's what I want to hear from my manager. Because yeah, he has been a bit upset. He has been a bit gloom and doom lately. So there obviously has been something that's bugging him. But maybe, just maybe, he's coming out of that. Maybe, just maybe, it's turned the corner. Maybe, just maybe, he knows more than we do. Quite possibly, seeing as how none of us are Premier League managers. Most of us are plumbers or builders or chippies or estate agents or whatever. So what do we know? What do we know? Yeah, right, you might play FIFA. Don't make you a manager. So chill out. Listen to our manager. Let him do his business. Let him do what he needs to do. The team this weekend, ravaged by injury. Seems to be one thing after another, doesn't it? The position we didn't strengthen at right back seems to be a bit of a worry. So, what's he going to do? Reports say that Aurier is on his way out. Okay, he's on his way out. But is he fit? If he's fit and he hasn't gone, then he's still in the squad and he still could play. Am I happy about that? Do I really want that? Don't know. If he plays like he did when he first came, yeah, no problem. If he's going to be pants like he has been of late, not really. But we don't have loads of options in that position anymore. I understand that Dyer's injured, who could have played there. People saying Sissoko could drop back. Okay. But is the use of Sissoko best in a right back position or in a centre mid position? Breaking up the play, pushing it forward. For me, that's really where he needs to be, because that's where we're going to be under threat, because Arsenal's front three looking rather strong. This new kiddie Pepe looks a decent player. So I think we're going to come under some sustained attack. Hence the reason why I think Sissoko needs to be in the middle. I think he needs to be there to rough them up a bit, to break it down, to get in the way, to stop them, to make some driving runs. Sit him next to Winks, who I know is getting a little bit of stick of late, which I personally feel is unfounded. Yeah, last game, not a great game. A little bit unfounded though. He's 23 years old, he's been solid in there. We're asking a lot of the kid, and I think he delivers most of the time. Get him on the ball, get him having a little bit of possession, frustrate him. Remember, we're away from home. Get the ball to Eriksen. Got to play. He's got to play. He's our playmaker. Who else is going to come in if not him? A little bit too early for Lo Celso, I think, to be in there as the playmaker. So for me, I still stick with Eriksen, because I've still got this nagging feeling in me that he ain't going nowhere, that he's going to stay. And I think he'll sign a new contract, because I think his dream move to Barcelona or Real Madrid is a pipe dream. I don't think either of those teams really want him. So why would you go anywhere else? Join the third best team in Spain, or one of the also-rans in Italy? Why? Why would you, you know? So I've got a feeling he might stay. A game like Sunday will tell us a lot, I think, of Eriksen's intentions. In front of him, you've got Harry Kane. Harry Kane loves to score against these guys. He loves it. Ali's back. Okay, maybe he's not 100% fit, but he loves a goal against the scum. He loves it. So, got to get him in there. Sonny, Lamella. Like I said before, I'm not Not overly convinced about Lamela, but in fairness, he's been in good form. So maybe he gets the nod ahead of Mora. Maybe Mora gets the nod ahead of Son. But they're good options. They're good options to have at the front there. So for me, I don't think it's all doom and gloom. The North London derby is the game we love and the game we love to hate. Unfortunately, I ain't going to be able to go there, so I'm going to be sat there behind the sofa watching behind my fingers like this. Oh my God. Because it's a killer. Bragging rights are paramount. If we lose this game, I know I'm going to get absolutely ripped by all the scum-loving fans that I know. So, for me, this is a big one. So, Jan's got to come back. Big game. Got to come back. Got to put their differences aside for sure. And I think we have a chance in this game. It ain't kicked off yet, so it's still all to play for, right? So you've got to back your team, you've got to back your manager, you've got to support them. That's what we do, that's what we're there for. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, fortunately, on Monday, I'm off to Cyprus for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to go out there, go to the Winchester, and let it all blow over. I'll see you again for a review of what actually happens. Up the Spurs.